Yeah, we're on. So take our shoes off, chill out. Yeah. All right. Cool. So is everything working again? Looks like it. Yeah. Okay, looks good. Um. Cool. All right. All right. Let's have dinner. Onaka not missing this test. Chiru-san, welcome back. Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, man, it was uh, that was a pretty pretty eventful winter break, but I thankfully have everything set up yesterday. I don't think I streamed all that long, did I? Actually, here's something new that I have. Um, I have the ability to do this now. Yes. You know, I think I probably could have had everything set up maybe a few days earlier. I just was like, well, I've had so much stuff not, you know, I've been meaning to add so many things to the stream that it's like, you know, I was like, might as well take an extra few days. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Yeah, man, it's been so long, but I kind of forgot. I guess I stopped streaming when, like, uh, um, here I can get rid of it. Um, it's not a plugin. It's what is it called? If you go, it's if I think if you Google featured chat Twitch, then you can find it. But it's it's a website, and you just have to add it as a browser source on your stream. There's a video on YouTube that explains it really well. I think it's like the first thing that you can you if you type in featured, if you Google featured chat Twitch or something, then it should be like the first YouTube video that pops up. But yeah, that, you know, like I mentioned this before. I don't know if you were here, but I mentioned it a few times, right? It'd be nice to be able to just kind of highlight comments, or like, you know, if you're talking about something for a long time, it'd be nice to be able to kind of, you know, featured dot chat. I think it is featured dot chat. You know, in fact, let me just look it up real quick. But yeah, you know, I was tempted to do it myself, but then I looked around, and then yeah, it is featured dot chat. Yeah, and then you have to link it with Twitch and all that jazz. There's a couple settings I think you need to adjust once you do, but actually, wait a sec. I'm not logged in. How's it doing that? Huh? Interesting. I'm not logged in, or featured chat logged me out, but it still works. That's interesting. Okay. Um, but yeah, I was tempted to do something else, something like it, but it turns out someone already made one for Twitch, and I was like, okay, does that really help for me because I stream to both YouTube and Twitch? It's like, well, no, but I mean, anyone that ever talks is on Twitch, so I was like, well, you know, low hanging fruit, right? And from what I understand, it should be possible to what do you call it? Stylize it using CSS. So I have the default look, but from what I understand, there are ways to modify it if you're familiar with CSS. Yeah. Okay, I'm hungry though. In fact, let me get some chopsticks though. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, you know, with how often I go on, you know, conversational tangents and stuff, I was like, this is useful. This is useful. Um, yeah. But yeah, Happy New Year's. I yeah, it was an eventful winter break to say the least. I guess I'll probably have to explain it multiple times so we can just kind of do that. But yeah, so like I guess yeah, so exams ended on conversation, right? Like you know, like it's just useful in that, like, you know, sometimes I even forget what the original topic was, right? So so it's so nice to be able to just be able to do like whoop, and then it swaps it. Yeah. But yeah, it was, so I guess, yeah, so final exams were like mid-December, I guess. And I probably stopped streaming around then. And then, no, I think I streamed after exams. Oh yeah, yeah. So I thankfully I passed. I got a C minus, but that is still passing. So I do not have to take classes this semester. Yeah, but so cramming for finals, and then I had to head home, and then yeah. I mean, it's useful, yeah. Although I just noticed, I wonder if this chat log auto scrolls. I hope it does. I kind of cut off your comment there for a sec, but I had to scroll down. Um, but um, but yeah. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Why is it not updating? I can see your comments there. Why is it not? It stopped at this comment. And it's not updating anymore. Okay, no, this is good to know. This is good to know. Do I have to just refresh? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Oh, right. Because it only, yeah, sorry, no, that's a setting I need to change. It only shows comments with more than one word. That's what, or wait, no, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So it goes from this comment to this, but I can't see nice and O. For the record, I can see them because I'm looking at them through Restream, but I can't see it because through featured chat, because I think there's a setting somewhere. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a setting you have to change to be able to see single word comments. But I think that's fine, honestly. It's not. I think the real issue is that I don't think it auto scrolls. I got to figure out how to do that. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I passed, I went home, and then I got this computer, but then, Christmas came around, so all that jazz. Then I got back, and then I got back before New Year's, but then it flooded, just in California. We had a lot of rain, so my apartment flooded. So that was a whole ordeal. I mean, I didn't lose any computer hardware, but I didn't lose anything really, but it was just, yeah, it flooded in California of all places. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's just crazy weather. I think it's still actually raining right now. Actually, no, it does auto scroll. Wonder why I didn't do it earlier. But actually, let me get rid of the comment. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was so right before New Year's, I think we got like 5 inches of rain, which, in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot, but for California it's a lot, right? Like, it's so funny. I was talking to the postdoc that I don't work with him directly, but we work in the same lab, like the same room, right? So we were getting lunch, and he was so the guy's from Romania. So we were talking about just like, and he had gone over or back home for the break too, and just talking about kind of the crazy weather. And he was like, yeah, like it rains. it was just kind of a funny thing. It's like, yeah, man, California, like rain infrastructure just sucks ass. Because 5 inches of rain isn't that crazy for, a lot of other places, right? But it's just so rare for California that when it does happen, all the drainage infrastructure and stuff, it just like all floods. It's like, yeah, like it wouldn't even be that bad if just, every single drain didn't just like clog at the same time. So anyway, yeah. So exactly, yeah, like not California, right? But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we did some sort of, and by we I mean me and my landlord, but we did some stuff to kind of mitigate the rain a little bit. it still floods a little in my room if it rains too much, but I think tomorrow or like this week should be the last of the really heavy rain that we're getting. If at all. It hasn't even been that heavy the past few days, so it's gonna be okay. And like right now I'm in the office, right? So like, see, that's one good thing in my case, right? Like sure, the rain's really bad, but like worst case scenario, like there's a couch like right there. So I can just kind of sleep in the office if it comes down to it. So it's actually not that bad. But you know, then I was like, okay, now that those things are sorted out, let's try to get the stream sorted out. And then wait, I'm missing something. Yeah, like in between the rain, actually, sorry. In between the rain and getting back to Berkeley, my mom, actually, yeah. So when I was at home, see, I'm forgetting everything. That had so much stuff happen, jeez. Yeah. So for Christmas, when I'm back home, not only is it their Christmas crap to deal with, but I'm doing like 24/7 fucking tech support, as is customary, right? So my dad's like, oh, you know, we need let's figure out well, this I'm not really that annoyed about because I knew it was going to happen, but, you know, it's like, we need a cloud backup solution. So I was sorting that out with my dad, or by with my dad, I mean really mainly me, but anyway, it's set up so he can back up all his stuff now. What was it? But then my mom is like, okay, my Google Drive is full because it was. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's sort that out. And like, so I sort out her Gmail. And the crazy thing is that the issue, or it's not her Gmail, her Google account storage stuff. It turns out she has fucking like 12 gigabytes of like email related stuff. I'm like 12 gigabytes. And this isn't even an old Gmail. Oh, hey, Scully, here, check this out. I can do this now. Oh, and it even shows your icon properly. Nice. Yeah, 12 gigs, which is like maybe a little in the grand scheme of things, but I'm like, this isn't a Gmail that she started like a few years ago. I'm like, how the hell did you end up with 12 gigs? Like, I was like, you literally started this email like 4 or 5 years ago or something. How is it full? Like, because at first I thought it was photos or something, right? But no, it's fucking attachments. It's just all these fucking attachments. And I know why it's all these attachments. It's because she takes videos with her phone and then she Gmails them to herself so she can edit them on her computer. I'm like, well, no wonder you used 12 gigabytes in a few years. Like, anyway, so that's not too bad of an issue. But anyway, the point is that yeah, so she's got all these fucking videos as attachments and crap. So I had to, so I pulled the backup, you can request, just get it in Google Drive. Well, that's the thing, she used up her Google storage, and I'm like, I don't, like and we already have OneDrive, so it seems really stupid to pay for OneDrive and Google Drive, right? Especially since OneDrive, you get just so much more storage. It's okay. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, maybe it would have been better to have just paid for, like a terabyte of Google Drive or something. But we already pay for the OneDrive, Microsoft 365 thing. They give you a terabyte a person, plus the Office suite for like $100 a year. So it was a pretty good deal. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should. Well, anyway, so the point is that her Google account was full. So I had to, I backed up her emails and I told her, yeah, just delete like the first like half or something. But I sorted that out. And then she's like, okay, now my Dropbox is full. When did you get a Dropbox? Something to show me? Yeah, go for it. And mention my fur babies. Are these the hamsters or is it something else? Yeah, sorry, the Dropbox ended up being something else, but you can kind of imagine kind of. Oh, they're mice. Okay, sorry. No, no. I don't. Sorry, I don't know why I thought they were hamsters. When did you get a Dropbox? Yeah, so that turned out to be something else. The Dropbox. Yeah, what the Dropbox turned out to be was that something. She's in a this kind of charity organization, and she's part of the team that's coordinating some upcoming convention/event type thing, and they're using Dropbox to what is this? Is that that's an antenna, right? Is that like a what is this loop antenna doing? Interesting. And you've got some. It says SDR. Sorry. Wait. Excuse me. Have you checked the video? It says video unavailable. This video contains content from SME, who has blocked it from display on this website or application. Oh, it says watch on YouTube maybe. What was that about? Loop antenna. Oh, interesting. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me lower the volume so I can listen to it really quick. Yeah, she has a Google Drive, OneDrive. Oh, and guess what? She has an iPhone, so guess what she also has? Are you near like wait, sorry, is this radio like sorry, what am I listening to? Yeah. Air traffic. Okay. Are you near an airport or something? I don't remember. I mean, okay, maybe you shouldn't answer that question. I guess my question is this from really far away, or is it? Are you able to do this because there's two? Oh, really? Okay, well, that's fun then. Yeah. So part of what I had to do was also so I had to figure out all these cloud things that she has, and there was it. It's kind of amazing how clearly you can hear it. I mean, so I guess you're near a few of them, so maybe that's not too surprising, but it's still kind of amazing that you can just, because that's in your room, right? So it's just kind of like, so you can essentially you can pick these up from your room, which is kind of crazy. Oh wow, that's really clear. Oh, interesting. What is this like? Not Microsoft Sam. What do you call this? Uh, Yeah. But okay, yeah, sorry. So anyway, so as I was saying, so it was like, okay, I gotta unload stuff from iCloud, gotta, unload stuff from Go Drive, back up her email, set up her OneDrive so that she can save her photos to it. And then she's like, oh yeah, since I'm doing some new thing next year, I need a new computer. So, and thankfully I had just gotten this new laptop here, right? The one that I'm actually streaming from. So, so basically, as soon as I got back to Berkeley, but the evening I got back, but before they left, because my parents drove me up here, which is really nice of them. But so the evening I got back, and then before they left the morning of, I had to like scramble and just like disassemble my computer, and then it's very light video editing. She's doing again for this kind of non-profit, I don't know if it's non-profit, but this charity organization, right? She's helping out with them, which is I think fine. It's nice that she found kind of something kind of interesting to do to kind of occupy her time. That's also interesting to her. But so I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna just slap together a PC and install all the software in one evening. So I did all that, and then after I did all that, it rained. Because again, that's after I got back to Berkeley, but before New Year's, so it rained. And then my room flooded, like 1 foot on one side, but it flooded about a centimeter deep, 1 to 2 feet into the into the room on one wall. So yeah. So then it rained. Then I patched it up, but it still flooded. And then yeah, so yeah, it was a very eventful Lupin Ten Victim NHK World. Oh, really? That's kind of nice. You know, I wish you could. I wish we could get. So NHK World has different programming from regular NHK, right? I really wish I could get regular NHK in the U.S. somehow. Because it seems like the only thing I can find online is NHK World. I think you can get the subscription online. In addition to, I guess, somehow you picked it up out of France. How do you get stuff from France? Is that just like I know it can kind of like bounce off like the ionosphere or something and then kind of go further, but is that just kind of like perfectly where you are? Like is France just kind of like the sweet spot for you? Or um a rage police fire? Yeah. That's probably going to be more interesting, right? Listening to the police nearby. Oh, really? Okay, just what it is. Okay, interesting. Um, but yeah, yeah. So that was a old fashioned. Well, the problem is my mom is sort of old fashioned because she needs help with these phones and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, well, I feel like it's not too bad. I only do these. I only help out like once every time I go back. So it's like it's not a big deal, but it's man, like everything just happened at once. And then, my brother is still at home with them, but he doesn't really understand. Oh yeah, I fixed my brother's headphones too while I was home. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, and by fixed, I mean that very loosely. I took it apart, cleaned it, put it back together, somehow it worked. So I don't know how I fixed it, but I guess I fixed his headphones too. Um, so anyway, um, that was a very very interesting uh fairly techy. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I don't know how to set up like a server or like actual. I don't have actual like networking knowledge because otherwise, then I bet they'd say like, oh, can you set up a mail server or some shit like that. Let's see. A lot of preachers on shortwave. How does that work? Do you just like shout into the abyss? Like, how do you know people are listening? Or I guess maybe you have to like register for certain frequencies or something. Um, Alex Jones. Sorry, who's Alex Jones? That name sounds familiar. Um, you can Google it really quick. I don't recognize this guy. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. But yeah, that was well, that's cool though. So that's something fun. Although it looks like it uses the antenna takes up quite a bit of space in your room. So so at first I thought it would be like what do you call it? A I thought it was like a lighthouse or something like for like a Vive or something because I know there's like a new Vive coming out, right? But turned out to be something a little more interesting, I guess. Sorry. Hey, I'm Honesty. Welcome back. uh, oh, interesting that you can even hear stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Honesty is back. So okay, yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I should explain. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm the one that's back. But yeah, so I mean, the whole deal, I just kind of explained it to Skullmeat and Chizuru-san right now. But just for reference, yeah, so I went home. My mom somehow had like, uh, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I added that as well. I saw it was that it was enabled or the option was there uh in VTube Studio. So I ended up turning it on. Um, yeah. So if you can kind of drop emojis, I guess. I guess that's probably how people get their engagement numbers, right? Um, WWV. Sorry, I'm not really familiar. Is that different from the time thing that you mentioned, or maybe I just don't know the abbreviation. I can Google it really quick. WWE. What is this? Oh, it's an NIST thing. Interesting. Okay, what is it? And so it is about that. Okay, I see. Or WWE. Yeah, like wrestling on shortwave radio. Oh, interesting. No, I didn't realize this was a thing. Okay, but it is it's I guess for synchronization or something. Yeah, exactly. 2D versus 3D. How do you win? I don't know. But oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's, I guess, keeping everyone synchronized, or historically, I assume it would have been. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Or it's interesting. The emote thing also works uh for like the third party emotes. It's pretty strong. Oh, really? Okay. Does that not interfere with? I mean, I guess I imagine it wouldn't, or else it'd be kind of sketch. But oh, speaking of radio things, I recently saw this. It was a YouTube video about the what was it called, the Russian what was it? Well, it was this like knocking radio signal, which I guess it was radio or something, but I wasn't really listening too carefully to the YouTube video, but I guess it was some some like uh some like missile detection system that was the wood. Yes, the wood. Yeah, I just recently heard about that. So, yeah, so I guess it's right. Yeah, that thing. I guess so. I guess there were multiple of these Durga rays. I guess from what I understand, there eventually were multiple of them. But yeah, no, I just recently saw a video about it. I thought it was interesting. I don't quite remember much, but I guess it was the idea initially was to be a if I understand correctly, it was supposed to be a early like missile detection system or something, and it was just so fucking noisy. Adding new stuff to their model. Oh, really? Although wait, so Chizuru-san, I was browsing Twitter while I was waiting for my dinner to get made, and I noticed that you mentioned something about a some I guess are your what do you call it, your commissions going well? Because it sounded like you had some trouble with something. Yeah, no, that woodpecker thing was interesting. Um, yeah, it was also really well made video, but um, which I guess is really the key thing. Yeah, come to the blacklist. Well, yeah, I was gonna say like at least in regards to that. Um, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say blacklist, right? Like, you don't want to burn any unnecessary bridges. But the reality is, right, like it makes it very difficult to um it's hard to convince yourself to work with someone like that in the future, right? So I'm sympathizing is my point. I mean, obviously, there's nothing you can do until if they finish their work, then cool. But if they don't, then it's like, yeah, um, download data from WeatherSats. Is that a? I mean, that honestly, that sounds like a massive data set. Do you have enough space? I thought weather was like I thought. Yeah, I've never tried, but I kind of assumed that weather data would be just like super dense. Because I remember for an environmental it's pictures. Oh, okay. Would that be harder, or wouldn't that be uh more data? The only reason why I bring it up is because I remember I tried to I forgot, it was there for an environmental history class. I had to download some oh yeah, it was snowpack data. It was snowpack data for this for well, I ended up downloading the globe, going as far as possible. and that was just, that was just a spreadsheet. But damn, I can't remember, but it took forever to download. I don't remember what it eventually came out to, but yeah. Um, Actually, here, I should actually use the fucking feature that I enabled, right? I took the time to fucking put this featured chat functionality. I might as well use it. But yeah, like if it's all pictures, it's like, damn, I hope you have enough space on your computer to store all of that, right? Or maybe, yeah, again, maybe it's not that a lot of data, or maybe the storing it as a picture is more efficient, but I don't know. Well, I tried to get, again, maybe Snowpack data was a little bit of a different data set, so maybe it was more, maybe there was some, yeah, there were a lot of extraneous date like cells in the data sets that I downloaded, so maybe that was part of it. But like, wait, is this thing actually like yeah, isn't that going to be a ton of data? Because no, I sort of misunderstood. I thought you meant this as different from the radio. I didn't realize you meant you can get it via radio, or you can receive the data via radio. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, crap! I want to see this. Yeah. Let us know, and well, I mean, you don't have to, obviously, but it'd be cool to see what you can get. Oh, okay. Oh, and it does also say it's like 7 times a day, so that seems like a reasonable amount of data. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Let us know if it works. I'd honestly be kind of impressed if it did. I mean, I guess it's working pretty well as it is, so there's no immediate reason why it doesn't immediately seem like it'd be difficult. But shout out to mental illness. Still going through things, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. The chat thing. Yeah. See. Yeah, because I figured this would be better because, I don't know. Like in my case with how my screen's set up, like it's not really clear where I could put um, the chat. And also the good thing about having kind of featured chat uh if a bot shows up or something, then there's no, you like, no one can ever see it happened, right? Because the only comments on screen are the ones that you select, right? So SSTV, I mean, I realize it's TV, but um what kind of stations are streaming right now? Does featured chat? Oh yeah, I should find a dark mode. I know there's CSS. You can stylize it with CSS, but actually I should do it like this. Stylize it with CSS, but I haven't set that up. There might be a few options. I'll look into it. Yeah, let me remind myself later. Let's notepad featured chat dark mode. Oh yeah. Sorry, we were talking about the mice, right? Yeah. So yeah, how the mice? These are the mice, if I remember correctly. You tried to be considerate. I think we already talked about it before, but you try to be considerate and give them like different places to live in, but then they just kind of shove themselves into the same little like hole or something, right? These are those mice, if I remember correctly. Um, Plus toy hanging from they're nothing if creatures of determination, I suppose. It's a whole, well, that sucks. Hopefully you can fix it. But wow, yeah, I don't. That's it. I mean, so from what you've mentioned before, though, they've sounded like a pretty wild pair. So, yeah, see, I can do that. But yeah, they sounded like they've, it sounds like they've been a pretty energetic pair of mice so far. So, or okay, so I guess one specifically is, but um, yeah, you got your work cut out for you, that's for sure. Yeah, So Okay. Okay. So I'm learning little things about featured chat now. So I mean, this is one thing I did notice immediately is when you hover your mouse over the chat box, it does halt this auto scrolling. So if someone comments while you're hovered over featured chat, you know, it since auto scrolling is disabled when your mouse is in the featured chat, you know, box, um, it's easy to miss. So I guess yeah, so it does feel like it's yeah. So I've been putting featured chat and my restream chat next to each other inside OBS, like on the panel. And yeah, I think I need to leave it like that, or else I think I'm gonna start missing messages. So far it's been okay. Um, but yeah, yeah, but yeah. So like yeah, sounds like a lot of people are had some interesting well, I don't know. It sounds like everyone's winter breaks have been a little bit hectic. Yeah, and it's already yeah, like I was gonna start doing my exercise streams again. But oh shoot, no, I left Twitter Spaces on the entire time. Oops, end that. View analytics. That should be 0. Can't even click it because my phone's so fucking laggy. Yeah. 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 So I think what I'm gonna try is I don't know if I'll necessarily do this tomorrow just because it's kind of tired already. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop using Twitcasting, and then probably just use Twitter Spaces. And then I guess actually, so if someone's willing to test this out right now, and here let me fulfill your have a little bit of self-fulfilling prophecy with that message there. If someone's willing to kind of pop open Twitter right now, let me restart its space. I just essentially I get what I want to know is yeah, okay, so that should work now. And I'll mute it so that it doesn't get noisy. Can someone comment on my Twitter space? From what I understand, it's or not on it, but like join the Twitter space and then enter a comment. From what I understand, it should pop up or there should be a comment icon on the bottom right of your interface after you enter the space. And then if you click that, then I think it lets you tweet that automatically gets detected as a comment in the space. And I just want to see that system. So if someone could someone's would be willing to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Or even does my Twitter space even work? Because I tried testing it with a spare account or earlier, and I couldn't even report the space. Oh, I'm that controversial, I guess. So you can't even join it? Is it set as public? That's so weird. What? I mean, I know I can invite people, but you're joined in it. Why can't I see you? What? That's so weird. And so if I click this, can you hear me talking in Twitter? Like not on stream, but in Twitter. Oh wait, no, I can see Chizuru-san here. So let me mute myself so it doesn't echo. So I can see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. So it does show as it. Okay, thank you. And I can favorite it. Okay. And if I back out, then it shows the number of comments, and then I guess it also changes to purple when you can. Or when a new comment shows up. So that's very strange. So I can't see Monoristi for some reason on Twitter Spaces. Kimono Risk. Oh, okay. Sorry, I actually haven't seen it yet. So give me one sec to react to it. I've just been kind of no-lifing work and setting up the stream that yeah. So Yeah, so I don't see Monteristi. Why is that? It's not like I didn't block him on accident, did I? Okay, how about this? Let me try to force you into the space because I can add listeners, right? Or no, I can't. What? What? Hmm? Uh. Oi. 見えてんぞ. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so I can't multitask. Okay, so one thing is kimono wrist because that's a good thing. Actually I forgot I was gonna watch that tonight. Let me just cue that. Iris. I don't. Oh yeah. Let's see. Well maybe I should let you sleep and then I'll sit around to think about it. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. Monarchy, are you sure you're in the space? I think you have to click it a few times. I think. Um. Okay. Where the fuck is the stream? Doko. Okay. Yeah. I hate Twitter. I hate new YouTube. And by new I mean it's been like this for a while. But live tab. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Okay, yeah, no, I still only see Shizu-san. That's so weird. It needs to work. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm gonna skip the whole ordeal just so that we can get on. Check Discord. Okay. Okay, sorry. So Skullmeat needs to sleep, or probably should. It's like past midnight for him. Or it's near midnight. So, okay. The icon. I really like this the pattern. It's like it's got the kind of the diamond thing that she always has, but it's like I like how they have it's this like the way it inverts and stuff. That's cool. I wonder what these particles on the bottom are supposed to be. I mean you'd expect it to be some kind of leaf or flower, but I don't really recognize the color or shape all that much. It looks nice though. I wonder if it's supposed to be just generally like petals or something. Okay. Okay, I like it. Sorry, who designed this? I'm really out of the loop with this. Oh, interesting. She's got like a Saturn-y kind of thing on. Totally tell it's red juice. I mean, I guess now that you mention it, I guess when I think red juice, I think of his mech stuff so much. I feel like I haven't really seen his more what do you call it? Yeah. Man, look at the detail in that. Wow. Oh, and then you get the kind of the purple on this side. Okay, that's nice. That is a good idea. That looks good. Okay, and then twin tail, twin tails. Oh, the layering, yeah. Fan art Statham. Oh, that's a mood. Okay. Sorry. Here. But no, that's I mean, I guess as expected of red juice. One easy trick. Phone sorry, what phone advertisement? Is it something on screen? I don't see it. Wow. Oh, and then you get the light and dark thing at these kind of what are these like? It's more feathery, like around her waist. The wing feather, but kind of in the style of her wings, like in terms of aesthetics. That's interesting. Okay. Old spam. Oh, okay. I must have just missed it. He's gotten so used to YouTube spam ads, I guess. um but yeah, okay, sorry. So yeah, okay, this is it just me, or Is it always like that? Oh, interesting. Does Iris always have that red thing on the middle of her, in the middle, like the red part of her hair? Or is that something with just this, is it always that red? I thought it was more, I guess it's always been there. I don't know why it never, I don't know, it just kind of, not that it stood out, but I don't know. I guess I guess I just got so used to it that I didn't really recognize it in the new hairstyle. But I guess it's always been there, hasn't it? Yeah. I don't know why it never bothered me. I don't know, it's not really bothering me so much as, yeah, I don't know how Red Juice does it. He just puts all this stuff in and it's like you forget it's there, but it's, you know. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, I think I'm glad that he didn't use red too much in the kimono itself. Um, this is something that I've noticed with a lot of, I don't know, I feel like I see it in a lot of fan art, but not by, you know, people that necessarily live in Japan a lot, at least in regards to kimono, which is, um, I don't know, maybe this is a little bit of subjective opinion, but I feel like the more subdued like colors work a lot better with kimono. Um, so choosing like not like straight red for like the main colors of the kimono works really well. And then you've got this, I don't know what this pattern is called, but this kind of stripe of red that goes through. Like that really looks nice. But I know some people do like just like really hard color kimono and it's like I'm not really fond of that. Like I'd much rather like this where you have like more um like less harsh colors, I guess, as the main kind of look. Yeah, man, Red Juice always nails it, man. Gotta give it to Red Juice. It hasn't been in this industry for so long for nothing, right? Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, you know, like, and yeah, like especially these again the kind of the inward facing like wings design thing that he's put in here. That's, I wonder what that's supposed to be. Like in terms of like there must be some sort of kimono like equivalent, or I mean that must be, I wonder what that's supposed to be. It looks nice. I'm just wondering where he got the idea, because I don't know, I feel like I've never seen anything like that actually. uh well, she can do that, she lost two horns, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have two other ones. But yeah. Oh, you meant the meme. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like, okay. Sorry, I'm just going back a few things. Okay, so wait. Well, let me look at this link and then let me get to, I think Monarsty was saying something earlier. So hard to hey, no, this guy. No, I like his fan art. Yeah. At some point, you just give up and you just make it one tone. Yeah, Sculmy, thanks for popping by. No, I mean, you know, Red Juice as usual. I mean, I guess that's enough said, but yeah, and I'm gonna watch the stream, or I'm gonna watch the reveal stream a little more careful, or maybe not carefully, but I'm gonna take my time to watch it later. So I'll let you go. But yeah, thanks for popping by. Take care, stay safe, have a good evening. Let's go to. And then Skull Meat was saying some, or not Skull Meat, Monastery was saying, was it Monastery or Chizuru-san that was saying something earlier? Check Discord. Okay. Oh, let me move this off screen. Oh yeah, it does show you. Oh right, yeah, we were testing the stream. What? That is so weird. Sorry, Monastery, are you still in the space? Is my space just not refreshing or something? You're in it right now. And you can hear me? Because that shouldn't be possible. I'm muted, right? Well, in the space, I'm muted. And then you hear, okay, so then if I enable this, then, there we go. Yeah. So now it should be like echoing or some crap, which I apologize for, but, yeah. And I can't see you. Why not? It's not a... So it's not a follower issue, right? Because I follow you. That should be fine, right? Profile, followers. I don't think that's the issue, right? Yeah, I'm following you. Yeah. Of course that's not an issue. Does anyone know what the deal is? And you can't even comment either. That's so weird. Twitter Spaces can't... Well, I guess listener doesn't show up. Okay, no, I'm like literally, yeah, like maybe not literally scratching my head, but I definitely don't understand what's going on. So you can't comment. So maybe that's fundamentally that your listener can't comment. Maybe Reddit. Reddit always has an answer for everything. Lowly. Yeah. No, like legit. Does anyone know why not? What? Okay, how about this? Monarsty, can you start a Twitter space and then I'll join that. How about that? How about that? Yeah, it says only one person joined, so it's not registering you for some reason. Also, well, part of it, I think, is my Twitter is not refreshing, so let's close everything first. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, so Monarsty, if you can do a Twitter space, let me know and I'll try to join it. And for the record, so sorry. So when you press the plus button on the bottom left when you open Twitter, it doesn't show spaces as an option. It should be the first option. It should be spaces, photos, GIF, tweet. I mean, that's possible. I thought they deployed Twitter Spaces to everyone already. And also, how are you not allowed to listen? Or why does it not show you as a listener? Like, okay, sure, maybe you can't stream Twitter Spaces, but why can't you show up as a listener to a Twitter Space? That seems like that's so stupid. What? No, like legit, that just seems like such an arbitrary limitation. Like, okay, you limit how many people stream. Fine, that's a bandwidth issue with Twitter servers or something. But, huh? I don't have 100 followers either. I only have 44. For the record, I don't understand that stupid requirement either. But oh, interesting. Getto Sensei also is saying that the Twitter app is sort of acting up for him. So interesting. Okay. Chizuru-san, are you still here? Could you try a Twitter space if it's not too much trouble? Sorry. only if you're still here and you're not busy, of course. But I'm wondering if who else uses Twitter? Huh? Oh yeah, sorry, Chizuru-san. I was wondering if if you could you do a Twitter space and then see so I could see if I could join it. Cause I don't know. Cause yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why Modesty is able to join, and from his perspective, it looks like he's in a Twitter space, but from it seems like from the space or the speaker's perspective, he doesn't show up, which to me is kind of strange because like right now I'm looking at my spaces analytics for the one that, just we did a moment ago, and it view details. And yeah, it says one joined, which was again Chizuru-san. So it's not registering Modesty as as someone that tuned in, which I don't understand. That seems like such a and does anyone else think that that's a really kind of arbitrary limitation? Like, why are you allowed if you're gonna let people join the yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I sorry. Just the analytics say that the total number of people that joined was 1. So that was you, right? And then, but Monoristi should have also joined. So Twitter gatekeeping. I mean, honestly, it's again, it's very strange because there doesn't seem to be a follower limit for using spaces. I understand it. Yeah. Okay. This is very strange. Sorry. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, yeah, Chizuru-san, are you going to uh, try it, or you don't have to. I just kind of verbally shut up, iPad. How do I sort of say? Um Instead of or if you're on the mobile app, then instead of tweeting, or instead of doing the plus button, the blue plus button in the bottom right to tweet, the first option is or the top option is to start a space. I probably shouldn't have zoomed in on that tweet. Who is this illustrator? Ah, Tomozo Sensei. Yeah, she I think I need to put her retweets on a different list. The web app. Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind. Or actually, never mind. It did work. Okay, cool. So join, start listening. Do I show up on your end? Oh yeah, like I should be able to wave hi or something. There we go. Did that work? I don't know. I did. Okay. And then Monoristi, can you join Chizuru-san's stream or space? Does that work? I wonder if there's a way to force it by like adding as it. You're in it. Okay, I can't see you. Um, hmm. Strange. Okay. Okay, yeah, thanks, Chizuru-san. I'm gonna leave now. Um, but okay, so and then I guess Chizuru-san, after you terminate the space, um, can you check? You can go back to it because I think the space shows up as a regular tweet. But if you go back and check view details, I think it should show you statistics. And I'm wondering if the statistics will say one viewer versus Twitter's just like. But again, that seems very strange because clearly Monoristi can hear the space. He just doesn't exist. 1, 2. Okay, yeah. So okay, sorry, thanks. So that confirms it. For some reason, you can. So Monoristi is able to listen to a space. He just can't. It's just not registered as having engaged with it. So that's very strange. But yes, thanks, Chizuru-san. That's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to know. I just needed a sanity check. Sorry, thank you. And one thing I will try now then is test. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite Monoristi. Why is that not showing up? Who the fuck are these people? Okay, the first 4 daily Matsuri sneezing. I don't know if they're really interested in my space. Okay, I swear the Twitter app is breaking. Yeah. Mono. T. Huh? Oh, maybe it's by name. Oh, wait, Monter's. I bet you don't have a. I bet your username is still blank, isn't it? Is that what's going on? Is it that shit again? No, it shows up. Okay, that's very strange. And I didn't spell it wrong. Mono. Oh no, I was on the tweet bar, so I want this. I want to be in the search bar. This thing is so broken. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, invite or add speaker. Okay, and mono. Christy. Send speaker invite. Okay, does that work? Do you like my retweet? I can't even see it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And the space broke. But yeah, did you get that invite that I just sent then? I'm wondering if maybe if I can force invite you, then maybe I can enable, and maybe it'll enable like spaces functionality for you or something. I did, yes. So you should be a speaker then. It says 0 speakers. What? Showed up as a direct message. Okay, and you can click it and then join? It says 0 speakers, 10 open slots. You're joined in, but I can't see you. Can you talk? Here, let me turn up the volume. Probably because of the web app. Oh yeah, but still, I mean, wait, but wait, didn't? Okay, that's true. Maybe it is the web app. That seems very strange, though. Actually, yeah, can I not see my own space right now? Can I? Oh, well, that's a dumb way to test it. Of course I can join my own web app stream, or my own spaces stream on web. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. Well, fuck. Okay. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Oh, you know what? What is the problem? Ugh. I don't know. Come on. Twitter, just work. Okay. And wait, you can't start a spaces on the... Well, okay, actually, let me try that. Can I even start a spaces on web? No, I can't. Okay. Pirates been... Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to hope. You know, honestly, I haven't heard any, like, Twitter, you know, Musk news recently, so maybe, you know, Elon Musk is doing what we said he should do in the first place and just, like, shut up and just, like, let the business run itself. Which honestly wouldn't be that bad of an idea, I think. Yeah. But okay, so maybe it is the web app. Maybe it is just listening from the. Well, actually, here then we should be able to check that then, right? Okay. Google. Let's see. Twitter Spaces listening or listener from web doesn't show up. Is that a thing? Check Reddit because everything's on Reddit. Haven't seen. Oh yeah, no, I purged that. No. Yeah, but I'll make sure to make that the featured comment just for you. Yeah. Why do you think I blur my screen, man? I'm prepared. Yeah. But that's very strange. That's very strange. Well, yeah, sorry, I don't know what to say. I guess well, I mean, I guess I do know what to say. It's you have phones, don't you? What was that meme about? The you have phones, don't you meme? Was that what game company is it that said that? I forgot. I can't remember what game company it was, but don't want to download the Twitter app. It was Blizz. Oh yeah, right, Diablo. Yeah, you have phones, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. No, I think you're fucked. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, they either have to enable spaces on or space showing up as a spaces viewer, you know, on phone. That's so stupid though. Wait. Is that really a thing? Let's see. Can't comment on spaces from web. Oh, wait. Something about Twitter Spaces. Currently, you can listen in a space on web. So let's see web. Okay, anyone can join, listen, and speak in a space on Twitter for iOS and Android. Currently, you can listen in a space on web. We're currently building out more functionality. So basically, with the current state of things with Twitter, that's never. But yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, there's a couple workarounds, right? You could download the Windows, you know, subsystem for Android. Actually, I actually don't know how that works. I'm kind of curious now. Store. But that's kind of excessive just to use Twitter, right? I am curious how hard that is. So, subsystem for Android. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, this is gonna be a pain. I think it exists, but to essentially you can run the kind of is the Android even on here? But basically, it looks like it's more of a hassle than it's worth to even do it like this either. So, yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay, right? I mean, all I was gonna plan to use the spaces for is like morning exercise streams once I start those again. And then, you know, whenever like earlier I tested it to when I was gonna get dinner. So I did that. So it's whenever I'm just streaming, but I don't have my computer available. So, you know, like during the day or sometime in the evening before the main stream. So it's not that big of a deal, really. Yeah. Twitter space. Yeah, I mean, that's really the only functionality we need, right? Like, because otherwise I'm just going to be talking to myself, which is fine, but, you know, that can get boring pretty fast, I assume, so. Yeah. Ah, man, yeah, okay. So, I mean, there's a couple alternatives. And I've prepared for these. I can just stream using Streamlabs Mobile, and that will just integrate nicely, right? Um, oops. Oh, did this update? Okay, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's see how hard it is to set up Streamlabs again. I do have a data plan that's big enough to do a 429 kilobits per second stream for 30 hours a month. That comes out to about 9 point, I think, 7 gigabytes of data. So I do have enough data to do. I don't want to make it this portrait. Why is this stuck in portrait mode? Uh, and you know, it's technically it works better this way too, right? Because basically the only people that watch my stream all watch it from Twitch. So having Twitch integration is just fundamentally better, but why did they change Streamlabs? It was fine the way it was. Messaging. All right, sounds good. Let me try to sort out Streamlabs right now. First, let's see if there's any updates that need to be done. Why did they change Streamlabs? It's like it worked fine. Okay, if they had a lower bitrate mode, I would have been really happy. But there's nothing. There was like it was completely fine as it is. Like I don't know what to say. Besides, why did they change it? Apps. I want to see my apps. Manage apps and right. And recently updated. Updates available. Is only calendar and maps. Okay, so this is up to date. Okay. And okay. So I want portrait mode. Huh? Streamlabs is running. Yes, of course you are. Scenes. I just want to lock it into. Oh, wait, what? No, that's. Yeah. Oh, and it crashed. Okay. Oh, this app. This app. Okay. See, we're. Huh? What? Streamlabs is running? We'll stop. Anyway, and so you can kind of see why I really don't want to deal with the Streamlabs app, right? It works, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess I can fuddle or I can fuss with it a little bit more, but what is so hard about just not breaking an app that works fine? I guess the real issue is that they couldn't monetize me, but like, I mean, hey, at least I was, repping the app itself. Is there a lower bitrate? No, 429 is the lowest, yeah. Okay, so then video settings, I suppose, maybe? And then no. All right, so essentially I just want to lock it into landscape mode. So stream settings, advanced settings maybe? No. Privacy settings, draw on top, platform settings, no. Events list, video audio. I just want to disable auto rotate. I just want it to just be in, just stream horizontally, like. Or do I care, actually? It's literally a 240p stream. Do I actually care about streaming horizontally or vertically? I guess in some sense, no, right? Or maybe if I make it a landscape first. So test land. Done. All right. So create, add layer, custom item, upload image from device. And thankfully I downloaded my audio only one. Okay, cool. So, oh, okay, so this part works a little better, I think. Save. Please add a portrait scene variation. Oh, that's what they're, okay, sorry. So for anyone's reference, Streamlabs Mobile now forces any scene, any given scene that you set up, or at least by default, it forces any scene that you set up to have a landscape and portrait mode. So the idea is that when you switch between either or, it'll automatically switch between those two variations. But any single scene needs to have both variations, and that's why I was having all this trouble. Okay, so why couldn't they just not auto anyway? Okay, right? Like I feel like the alternative is you can just not auto rotate. Oh, but it keeps it in landscape. Okay. Save. Scenes. Oh, no, stop. I don't want to stream. Because it'll conflict. Okay. Well, okay, maybe that's fine. Maybe. Yeah, okay, cool. And it just switches between the same thing either way. Do it this way, does it that way. Do it this way, does it that way. Okay, it's very strange to me, but I guess it doesn't harm me, so I don't really have that many complaints. I do still think they could have just kept it clear and not done all this stuff, but I mean, someone probably asked for the feature and they probably obliged, so, cool. Okay, 240p, 15 FPS, 420 kilobits per second. That should be okay. Okay. And that handles that scene, but what I also need is the morning exercise one that I set up like a year or more ago. Okay. Sorry, and then I'll get to the the thing that you sent in Discord, or actually let me just pop it open on the side here now. Where's my Discord icon? Yeah. I see. Okay. Well, Monoristy, do you want me to respond to that now, or? Yeah. Or do you want me to respond to that in text or verbally, or now or later, or yeah. Sorry, okay, download, there we go. Whenever you feel like it. I mean, I guess there's not really much to say, but did this finish downloading? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's rough. Yeah. Don't really know what to say besides that. Yeah, I mean, I guess how are you hanging? Let's see, exercise. Custom, create new portrait scene, add layer, custom item, image from device, download this. Cool. and save. And start from that canvas. I see. Okay, maybe this is a little bit smarter. I wish they would have explained it a little bit more, but this might be a smarter way of handling device rotations more gracefully. If I totally would right now. Sometimes you need some yeah. How do I rename this? Okay, whatever, it's fine. Cool. So I can switch between that and I can switch. Oh, and you can access the scenes this easily. Okay, that's not too bad. This is a good feature. I would have appreciated just this feature by itself, but this is a good feature. Okay, cool. Yeah. Here, Monashi, stay there. I'm going to test the other way I had things set up. Actually, I dropped 0 frames during this entire thing. So I think the stream's gonna be fine for the most part. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, stay there. I'm gonna restart the stream on my phone.